And then we just need to make sure the plant's in. It started again.
It did.
It's just as well, because then we can't get nervous about starting, because it just starts. Okay, so we are going to put together a hairspray fragrance, which I made earlier. Oh, this is Aspar. We're mates. And also we met in Bulgaria first. 3 years ago.
2023.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yep. In a rose field, pretty much. And now you're a perfumer. Fast forward. Right.
Still in the making.
So
walking the walk.
What's your brand called? My
brand is called Spellkast Olfaktiv.
Spellkast Olfaktiv. Follow. So what we're doing is making this, making up a little batch of a hairspray perfume. So the last material that we needed is this, and I'm going to write the label on before because rule number 2, write everything down. Anisyl acetate. It's so long since I put this in anything. This was 2022. I did this the 9th of 9th. Yeah. And I've forgotten what some of these things smell like. All the acetates for me sometimes just like fade into one fruity thing.
Oh, interesting.
So it's at 10% strength. I got it from Sigma Aldrich Merck. So I've got these lovely new labels to write everything down on. So
that's a lovely opportunity in that case to start comparing the acetates.
Yeah.
What was your first impression now?
Well, I was expecting it to smell sort of sharp, as some of them do. Like benzyl acetate I find quite pokey, the jasmine-y one. And this one, Anisyl acetate, I had no recollection of what I expected it to smell like. And it is sort of deeply fruity. I thought it was going to be more, I don't know, somehow aniseedy.
Right.
And it's not really. So what we should do is smell them as we're going along.
Yes, I have not worked with this, so it's completely new experience.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this table at the moment for reasons. But yesterday someone came in, and she needed some fragrances for her natural deodorants. So she wanted them to be 100% natural. She wanted them to smell nice. They have to be IFRA legal, and they're in category 2, and what you can put on an armpit is a lot less than what you can put on finished fragrance. So we were running them through the software and finding out they were safe at 20% in fine fragrance, and for armpits like 0.6.
Wow.
Start again. Plus they had to be under a certain budget. So
what is the average percentage for deodorants? Perfume concentrate?
2. So yeah, so it had to be about 2. You see, now I've read that it smells plummy. I now think it smells plummy. I don't know if
it was quite suggestive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it smells of plums and raspberries. Okay. So the other one we have here, we have isoamyl acetate, and that one, I'll cover up. Did you see what it said underneath isoamyl?
I did not.
Good. Okay. Because that one's quite well known. Oh yeah, have yourself one of these.
Oh, amazing.
This is the lovely new scent strip holder from Cosma, which has my name on it. And I'm not being an influencer because I paid for it. I mean, I'm trying to influence people into thinking they need them, and they're made of biodegradable-ish.
I'm rather jealous, in a healthy way.
Yeah. You're happy for me, but you'd like one. Yes. So we had those made. So yeah, they're made by Camille Chara, who's the little brother of Alexandre Chara, as seen on many of these films, who's currently training to be a perfumer at Anisyl.
A rather creative family.
You meet so many people during something. It's just perfume.
Ooh.
Okay.
Definitely stronger than Anisyl acetates.
Yeah, because they're both diluted to 10% strength. The Anisyl acetate is so much calmer and smoother and softer, and this is the banana one. Yeah, I don't use it a lot, but it's more like chewy, what we used to call as kids plastic bananas, banana sweets, which are probably all flavoured with this, not bananas.
Slightly solventy as well, I guess. Is it easier to overdose, or?
I would say far too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while we're on the acetates, the other one is Anisyl acetate. Oh no, the other one's not an acetate. The other one is Anisyl something else. Where's the raspberry ketone methyl ether?
Here it is.
Thank you. Anisyl. Somebody will comment. How can she forget that stuff? My age. Anisyl. It's not Anisyl alcohol. It's not. Anyway, this one, also known as raspberry butanone or raspberry ketone methyl ether or frambinone. So the clue is in the raspberry.
In the name.
Yeah. So these are all single molecules, synthetic fruity notes, which is what most people use for fruity notes.
Quite lovely.
I like it a lot. And it's currently not restricted. Raspberry ketone is because it's a skin lightener. So it is, but it's still, you can still use a fair amount of it. Then we're on to the lactones. At some point we'll start putting them in a jar. Press tear. I've got new scent strips as well. These are Scenthusiasm ones.
Nice.
Yeah, from Scenthusiasm in the south of France. Okay. So lactones, or in French, laiton, meaning milky, creamy, sometimes a bit cheesy. This one is the one that tends to be used, gamma-nonylactone, for a coconut smell. I don't think it's that coconutty, but I wasn't brought up with coconuts.
Right.
I think people, particularly in the US, people smell anything that's a bit creamy and they go, coconuts.
Does it bring a different association for you?
It just smells like ice cream. It just smells sort of just generally creamy, like the stuff you'd pour on, bit custardy, stuff that you'd get poured on your dessert when you didn't really want it there. So, not massive fan, but I'll use it.
So, to me, it has a little dryness in the background.
Maybe, yeah, I don't disagree. And I think that's because when we were brought up, the coconuts that we had were all dried.
Yes.
We had desiccated coconut and we would stick it on biscuits and things. So I think the brain just does that. It goes, oh yeah, what does this remind me of? All that dried stuff that used to come in packets that we put in our biscuits. We used to, what were they called? They're called macaroons, as opposed to macarons, which is the nice little French sandwichy things. These were not. Coconut macaroons, they're very different.
Macaroons. I'm not sure if I've had. Are they soft?
Sort of a bit squidgy, but I mean, obviously it comes from the same word. The British got hold of it and decided to call them macaroons, and they were in the B-Row cooking book. Okay, this is another laiton, well, or lactone. So it's methyletone. It's a methyl laiton. See, I don't find this. I find this like a vaguely creamy cloud sitting on top of a lake in the distance. It comes supplied at 10% in DPG always, because I guess it's solid as a rock. So this is that at 10%.
Smoother and more lactonic in a sense.
Just creamier and less coconutty. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't imply anything else. But I've also had people, usually when Americans come here to spend the week doing a workshop, they'll smell it and just go coconuts. I think there's more coconut than I imagine going on in America.
I mean, they do support. Oh yeah.
Well, must be. I don't know. It's that the rush to the way the brain goes to something it identifies. So anyway, that's going in. So what happened is, I was at the World Perfumery Congress, and somebody came over and said she'd like to start a brand and she'd like me to make her fragrance, and would that do that? Came over, I made this fragrance for her, and then she disappeared.
Okay, just like that.
Yep, just like that. Just all these lovely plans, and I was going, oh yeah, okay, let's get started while you're here, and then just disappeared. Oh, here's Nick. We'll pause. Hello.
Can I?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, you're filming.